The first thing to do for chassis setup, Part 1. The topics discussed here will apply to any production-based car, such as a Mustang, Corvette, Miata, BMW, or Porsche. Basically any non-aero car. Examples of aero cars would be an SCCA Formula car or the NASA NP01 prototype. Or you have a car that's new to you. Maybe it's one you just purchased off racingjunk.com or a car that you take to the track that you now want to start modifying. The topics discussed here will apply to you. So what to modify first? Start with ride height. Ride height on a production car can be measured at the pinch welds nearest the wheel well. Lower is better, always. Advantages are it lowers the car's center of gravity, which is always a good thing. It improves the camber of the tires, providing us what we are seeking, which is grip. One warning, too low may affect the suspension geometry of the car. More than likely this won't be an issue, but pay attention to any issues you discover with the suspension geometry, such as bottoming out. For initial setting for ride height, shoot for zero rake. That is, same ride height front to rear. Then analyze while on track, especially analyze turn in. More rake will provide better turn in, but will also tend to make the car looser. You'll see improved aero effects from lower ride height. You've lowered the car so there's less mass resisting the wind. Rake moves the down first forward, aiding turn in, especially high speed corners, such as turn 1 at Mid-Ohio. How we lower the ride height. The first thing you'll need is an adjustable spring perch. Most modern coilover systems today offer an adjustable spring perch. Pictured is one that is off our 1995 Call the Grid Mazda Miata. The arrow points to a screw type device that can be turned using a tool that's provided in the kit and a small Allen head bolts that are tightened once you found the desired ride height. This one was purchased from groundcontrol.com, groundcontrolstore.com, and they offer coilover kits for most production cars. It should be noted, callthegrid.com has no vested interest in groundcontrol.com. Ground Control is simply one company among many offering coilover systems. In summary, measure the ride height before making any adjustments and record the values in a log. This way you have something to go back to as a baseline. If adding a coilover to your car, we recommend measuring and recording the ride height before you add the coilover to the car. Take the car to the track for a session and see how it handled. Once coming back in, lower by an inch, take back out. If better, lower another inch. If worse, raise by an inch. Don't be afraid to make big changes. Small changes might not be discernible. Some final comments. There are no easy answers to setting up your car, and there are many variables involved. Many topics were left out of this discussion. Ride height is simply the first area to address before looking at other areas. We are sure you have questions. Post those below and we'll be sure to answer as many as possible. Or you may have ideas on other topics you'd like to see us address. Post those below as well. To stay in touch with us, or if you have questions on this webinar, or to send us ideas on future webinars you'd like to see, you can email us at callthegrid.com or reach out on any of the social platforms we are on, such as YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Part 2 for chassis setup may be viewed in the link below. As always, peace out.